Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited. I am doing a review video on Alexa Persico cosmetics. I love that brand. I love the owner. She's like seriously like one of the sweetest people in the beauty industry that I have personally like connected with, and I'm just so happy to support her and talk about her newest palette, To Have and To Hold. She just recently got married. Congratulations, Alexa. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you and this new journey that you're about to go on. So I'm gonna do a review. My whole face, like my eyes, my contour, the blush, the highlight, the lip, all is Alexa Persico. I'm gonna mention everything that I've used on my face from her brand, and then I'm gonna do a overall first impressions of this beautiful palette. I did receive this palette in PR, and I was so excited. Like, I was DMing her like, I haven't gotten the palette, like, oh my god. I saw like all the other PR girls getting the palette, and I'm like, I want that palette. She's like, it's coming, don't worry. I actually received the palette yesterday like evening. I received it, and you see today had to do a look. It came in like such a beautiful like little box. I'll have like a little photo right here so you guys can see like what the PR package looked like the packaging that it came in. This is how the palette actually looks. Look how beautiful that is. And I'm a sucker for flowers. Y'all know that if you like follow me on all my other social media platforms. So it's actually like a little sleeve. When you open it, oh, okay, I'm gonna remove this. You see these colors? Such a beautiful palette. It's so neutral, but it's so great. I personally love the shimmers. So the color selection right here, it's all shimmers, and then the rest are like the matte shades. I love these 4 shades because these 4 shades really can go on pretty much any skin tone. And then same with these, like, and I actually love how this brown is a cool tone brown. So for me, being of a deeper skin shade, I can use this, and you guys know from following me on like here or other social media platforms, you guys know that when I'm shopping for palettes, I like to look at, can I use this for something else than just my eyes? And I played around with that today on my face. So the entire eye, I did like a little cut crease number, as you guys can see here. It's not a super like thick cut crease, but it's a cut crease. I feel like I dabbled in all of the shades, but like these 2 on the cut crease, like the base of the cut crease, I used these 3 shades right here. And for the contour shade, you guys can like see my contour here, I actually played with both of these. For contour, for blush, I used Flower Girl. Such a pretty, it's like a bubblegum pinky shade. I love it. For the rest of my eye, I played with like these little pink shades. I played with like pretty much all of this, like the entire bottom row, but Flower Girl on my eyes. And then I topped it off with Veil, and Veil is like this shimmery shade. It's really shimmery. The pigments are there. Like, I was like, oh, it didn't have much kickback, which is awesome. But yeah, that's like off one swatch. It blends beautifully. Like on the back where it says it blends effortlessly, it really does that. It blended great. I feel like my eyes turned out really, really nice, and I'm excited for this palette. I feel like this palette is one of those palettes that like every woman should have. It's a great everyday palette, and you can do such a neutral everyday look but then you can also take it a step further and do something like nice and smoky but still on the neutral side. Also too, another thing I really like is how the shimmer shades you can use as highlight. I did not, actually did I? No, I did not play with any of these shades. Actually I did, oh my goodness, okay. So for down the center of my nose, you guys can kind of see a little bit of highlight situation going on there. I did use a little bit of Golden Hour, these two shades right here. Golden Hour and Veil, these two. Those two shades are down the center of my nose. I'm like obsessed with this look. Oh my god, this look is everything. Overall, I'm obsessed with the palette. I feel like I will be using this a lot. The palette retails for $40. I think that is a very affordable price, especially like going based off now that I've played with it, the pigment. And it is such a wedding palette, like it really is. Like as a makeup artist, I will definitely be using this on brides, like why not? But then I'll also be using this on myself. I love doing like different looks with such neutral palettes and kind of just showing that off, because a lot of people who get the neutral palettes are like, well, I'm a neutral girl, and they think when you look at this like they think like, oh, you can't do much with a palette like this because it's so neutral. Wrong. Like I said, I literally did contour, and I actually like kind of bronzed a little bit too, because I mixed Ever After, which is this cool tone brown, and I Do, which is this like corally color. I mixed those two and created like a bronzer shade, and I placed that right on top of Tuxedo, which is that contour shade. I use that as my contour shade. And then on top of that, I used Flower Girl. For me being a brown skinned girl, I think the pigments are great. Congratulations, Alexa. Oh my gosh, you deserve all the great things. You are so amazing. And I love the palette. And I recommend the palette 1000% times 1000%. The other products that I use from her line on my lips, and these are products that I've already had, but I wanted to just do a full face full of her products to showcase how amazing these products are. I have a lipstick on, which was like the base, and it's called Betty. It's a beautiful like everyday shade, and then I topped it with this like a velvet lip gloss, and this one is in the shade Hush. And it just feels so good like on my lips, like feels so good. On the highlight right here, like on my cheeks right here, it's Alexa Persico's HD pigments. I am obsessed with these. I love these. You guys already know that the Bright Me Baby by Alexa Persico, that's my favorite highlighting palette of all time, like of all time. So for me to say I love these, normally I always use the Bright Me Baby palette, Work It Girl, as my highlighting, like illuminating highlighting shade. But I wanted to play around with this because I love this shade. This is Bronze Baby, and this is what I use as the illuminating highlight. Pigmented, look at that. Awesome thing about these like HD powders is you could use it on the eyes, you can use it as a body highlight, face highlight. So yes, all in all, I love all these products. I definitely recommend the To Have and To Hold palette. I definitely feel like this is something that you should have in your makeup kit, especially like if you're not into like the super bright colors. This, and it's just aesthetically pleasing. Like I just love how this palette aesthetically looks. Like if we're just looking at what it looks like, you can take great product shots with this, and I just know that she put in a lot of thought behind this. So I'm just obsessed. Thank you so much, Alexa, for sending me this. It was such a joy being able to create this look. Hopefully you love it. I love it. And yes, I love you guys so much. This is actually my first review, I think, on this channel talking about her product. If you guys want to see a tutorial on how I did this, just give it a thumbs up and I can definitely film that for you guys. But I like to do product reviews, like actually have the product on and then talk about it, how I use it. That way if I do a tutorial, I'm not talking so much, it's just the tutorial, and then you can like retro back to this video and, you know, get all the talking deets. But yes, I love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with somebody that you know loves this brand or was thinking about getting this palette. I love you. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.